In the last class, we have solved illustration number 17, but it was only journal. That means we have passed the journal entries number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 journal entries were passed. Now in this 17 number illustration, apart from journal entries, you are also asked to post the entry into ledger accounts and prepare a trial balance. So today we shall try to know how to post the entries from journal to ledger. That you have earlier done. Now I am again revising that. First we shall have to count how many accounts will be opened. So we have to open cash account, bank account, capital account, purchases account, then SAIN account, then raw account, then sales account, then return outward account, return inward account, then commission account, then salary account, rent account, drawings account, discount allowed account, and checks in hand account, discount received account. So these number of accounts will be opened. Now I have opened the accounts one by one. See, this is cash account, then there is bank account, SAIN account, raw account, then purchases account, sales account, return outward account, return inward account. Then in the next page there is commission account, drawings account, capital account, checks in hand account. Okay, so these are the 16 accounts which we have to open and make posting to them. Now I am trying to explain the way of making posting. See, first we shall complete the posting to cash account and balance this. So you see, on 1st April cash account debit to capital account. So in cash account we shall write to capital account, but not 80,000. We have to write to capital account 20,000. See what I have written. In cash account I have written to capital account 20,000. Okay. Then go to next entry for cash. In this entry there is no cash, but in this entry there is cash. So again, cash account debit to sales account. We shall write in cash account as to sales account, but not this amount. We shall write this amount. Cash account debit to sales account 10,200. See how I have written to sales account 10,200. So this is the posting of this entry. Then again, there is no cash here, there is no cash here, there is no cash here. There is cash here. So salary account debit, rent account debit to cash. That means in cash account we have to write by salary account and by rent account 9,000, 6,000. So they will come in the credit side by. So see how they are posted: by salary account, by rent account. Okay. Now here also there is cash, drawings account debit to cash account. So in cash account we have to write by drawings, but not 10,000. We have to write by drawings 7,500. See how I have written by drawings account 7,500. So after posting these entries, we know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures are there. Now total of these sides come to 30,200. Okay. So this side is total is less by 7,700. This is called by balance CD on 7,700. Remember, this balance is to be done on 30th April. So I have written 30th April 20 by balance CD 7,700. This is the debit balance of cash account. Okay. So we shall go in this way. Now next account will be bank account. See here in bank account we shall write to capital account, because bank account is to be debited. Bank account debit to capital, but don't write 80,000. In bank account you will write to capital only 60,000. Okay. So I have written in bank account to capital account 60,000. Then next entry is purchase account debit to bank to SAIN. So in bank account we shall write by purchases, but not this amount. We shall write by purchases, but this amount will not be written. We will write 15,000. So I have written in bank account by purchases 15,000. Okay. Then there is one more entry of bank. This is here on 21st April. Bank account debit to commission account 3,000. So in bank account we can write to commission account 3,000. So I have written in bank account as to commission account 3000. So after posting these three transactions of bank, we have 60,000, we have 3,000, this side we have 15,000. So this side is less by 48,000. This 48,000 will be called bank balance, balance of bank. And remember, this is on 30th April. By balance sheet 48,000. This is called debit balance of bank account, debit balance. Okay. Now, next our account is SEN account. So in SEN account, first of all, we shall write buy purchases. In SEN account, we shall write buy purchases. How much? 10,000. So buy purchases in SEN account as rupees 10,000. In SEN account, I have written buy purchases 10,000. Okay, this side on 5th April. Then next entry where there is SEN account debit to return outward. So in SEN account, we have to write to return outward account 2,500. Debit side 2. So I have written in SEN account to return outward account 2,500. In SEN account on 13th April to return outward account 2,500. Okay. Then there is no more transaction in SEL account except the last one. This one. SEN account debit 2 checks in hand to discount receipt. So in SEN account we shall write 2 checks in hand account 6,000 and 2 discount receipt 100. So see what I have written. In SEN account I have written 2 checks in hand account 6,000 to discount receipt 100. Now we can balance this SEN account. This side total is 10,000, but this side is only 8,600. This plus this is 8,600. So balance will be here. This is called to balance CD 1,400. This is the credit balance. If somebody asks you what is the balance of SEN account, you can say SEN account has a credit balance of rupees 1,400. Now our next account will be ROI account. So see what are the entries regarding ROI. First entry is cash account debit, ROI account debit to sales. So in ROI account we shall write to sales but not this amount. In ROI account we shall write to sales this amount. To sales 15,300. See what I have written. To ROI account I have written to sales on 9th April, to sales 15,300. Okay. Now after that there is one entry in ROI account, return inward account debit to ROI account. So in ROI account we can write buy return inward account 4250. This will come to the credit side of ROI account, buy return inward. So I have written here buy return inward account 4250 on 17th April. After that there is no more entry in ROI account except this one, last one. Checks in hand account debit, discount allowed account debit to ROI account. So in ROI account we can write buy checks in hand, buy discount allowed account. See what I have written. I have written in ROI account buy checks in hand account, buy discount allowed account. Now after passing this entry and these three entry this side, we have this side total 15,300, but this side total is only 10,300. So 5,000 will be balance. This is debit balance. ROI account has a debit balance of 5,000. Okay. Now after that we shall post the entry to purchase account. In purchase account we have to write first to bank account to SEN account. To bank account 10,000, to SEN account, to bank account 15,000, to SEN account 10,000. So see what I have written in purchase account. I have written to bank account to SEN account. Okay. So these two entry in the debit side. Now there is one more transaction where there is purchase, drawings account debit to cash to purchase. So in purchase account we will try to write buy drawings account but not this amount. We have to write this amount. Buy drawings account in purchase account will be 2,500. So see what I have done. In purchase I have written buy drawings account 2,500. After that we can balance this account also. The total of this side is 25,000, but this side only 2,500. So this is the balance. 22,500 is the balance of a purchase account. This is also debit balance. Remember, this is debit balance. Similarly, we will post the entries to sales account. Sales account is first here. So in sales account we can write buy cash account, buy ROI account. buy cash account 10,200, buy raw account 15,300. In sales, remember, in sales we have to write on the right side buy cash, buy raw, this and this. See what I have written. In sales account I have written buy cash account, buy raw account, and there is no more entry for sales. So after passing these two entry, we can balance the sales account. The total of this side is 25,300, but this side there is no entry, so this will be the balance. 25,500 will be the balance, that is on 30th April to balance CD. This is called credit balance. Sales account has a credit balance 25,500. Similarly, we will make posting to return inward account, return outward account and return inward account. In return outward we will write buy sale, and in return inward we will write to ROI. See what I have written. In return outward I have written buy sale 2500, and in return inward I have written to ROI 4250. After writing this entry, we can balance them. Return outward account is showing 2500 as credit balance, and return inward is showing 4250 as debit balance. This account has debit balance return inward, and this account has credit balance return outward. So this is the posting to return inward and outward account. Now we can make posting to commission account. In commission account we have to write buy bank 3000. See what I have written. In commission account I have written in commission account, where is commission account? This is commission account. In commission account I have written buy bank 3000, and the balance of commission account is 3000, that is credit balance. Remember, this is the date of posting, this is the date of transaction, but this is the closing date of month. So balance is 3000 credit balance. Okay. Now you can make posting to salary account and rent account. In salary account you have to write to cash, not 15,000 but 9,000. In rent account you have to write to cash, not 15 but 6,000. So in salary and rent we shall write to cash account 9,000, 6,000. See what I have done. In salary account I have written to cash 9,000, and in rent account I have written to cash 6,000. So 9,000, 6,000. That means these two accounts show credit balance, debit balance. This is debit balance 9,000 in salary account, and this is also debit balance 6,000 in rent account. Okay. So posting to rent account, salary account has been done. Now one important thing, we have to make posting to checks in hand account, discount allowed account and discount received account. So our entry is checks in hand account debit, discount allowed account debit to ROI. So first let us pass entry in checks in hand account. In checks in hand account we shall write to ROI, not this amount. We have to write this amount to ROI. And again in checks in hand account we have to write buy sale, but not this amount. We have to write this amount. So in checks in hand account first we shall write to ROI 6,000, and then we shall write buy sale 6,000. Okay. See how checks in hand account is prepared. This is checks in hand account to ROI 6,000 and buy sale 6,000. This account is automatically closed. That means this account is having no balance, neither debit balance nor credit balance. So this account is closed. This will not go to trial balance. Now we shall see how to make posting to drawings account and capital account. First of all, in drawings account we have to write to cash account to purchase account. So in the debit side of drawings account we will write to cash account 7,500, to purchase account 2,500. See how it is posted. In drawings account I have written to cash account 7,500, to purchase account 2,500, and the balance of drawings account is 10,000. This is 10,000 is the balance of drawings account. This is debit balance. Drawings account has debit balance. Okay. So this is how to make posting to drawings account. Now we have to make posting to one remaining account, that is capital account. In capital account we can write buy cash account, buy bank account, these two figures. Buy cash account 20,000, buy bank account 60,000. So I have written in capital account, see in capital account what I have written? I have written buy cash account 20,000 and buy bank account 60,000. After that, capital account is having 80,000 balance. This is called credit balance of capital account. So this is the way how to make posting to different accounts from journal. Now after making posting and balancing, we have to prepare a trial balance. In trial balance, we will take these balances. From cash account, we will take this balance in the debit side. So this is debit balance of cash account. This is debit balance of bank account. This is a credit balance of Sen account. This is debit balance of raw account. This is debit balance of purchase account. Then this is a Then this is a, in sales account, this is credit balance of sales account. Then in return outward, this is credit balance. In inward, this is debit balance. In discount allowed, this is debit balance. In discount received, this is credit balance. And in a salary account, this is debit balance. In rent account, this is debit balance. In a commission account, this is credit balance. In drawings account, this is debit balance. In a capital account, this is credit balance. But there is no balance in this account. So this account will not come in trial balance. Only the above 15 accounts will come to trial balance. Okay. Now see how trial balance prepared. First of all, we have to write trial balance of. Here you write the name of business concern. Trial balance of Ram and Company, Sharma Enterprise, etc. As at, here you have to write the date, because we are preparing trial balance on 30th April. So 30th 30.04.2020. So this is the date. This is a serial number column, and this is ledger account balances. See, this is not actually ledger account balances. Here you have to write ledger accounts only. Balances should not be written. So I have committed a mistake here by writing the balances. Don't write balances here. Write only ledger accounts. Just ledger accounts. Then LF, ledger folio. Then debit balance rupees, credit balance rupees. Now these are the accounts which are showing debit balance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these are the 6 accounts showing the credit balance. Say in cash account there is debit balance, in bank account there is debit balance, but in Sen account there is credit balance. Purchase account there is debit balance, raw account there is debit balance, but in sales account there is credit balance. In return outward account there is a credit balance, but in return inward account there is debit balance. Discount allowed, we have debit balance. Discount received, we have credit balance. Similarly, salary and rent account, we have debit balances. Salary 9,000 debit balance, rent 6,000. Then in commission account, we have credit balance 3,000. Similarly, in drawings account, we have debit balance, and lastly in capital account, we have credit balance of 80,000. Now after writing these balances, debit account debit balances and credit account credit balances, we have to add this. If the total of both columns is equal, we can assume that everything is correct. So here total is 1,12,500, both side coming. So this is equal. So we can say that whatever we have recorded in journal, whatever we have posted to ledger, and whatever we have written in trial balance, all things are correct, all activities are correct. That means journal entries are correct, ledger posting is correct, balancing is correct. Okay. So this is how to record various transactions in journal, ledger and trial balance. So this is a very lengthy illustration, illustration number 17. This is covering actually 3 pages, 2.5 pages. Journal entries are here on page number 22. Then ledger posting are here on page number 23 and 24 also, and trial balance is here on page number 24. So this is how to make journal entry, to make ledger posting, to balance the account and to prepare trial balance. When trial balance agrees, that means both sides are equal, generally we assume that everything has gone correct. But remember, here you don't write ledger account balances, you have to write ledger accounts only. Don't write this word balances. Okay. Now there are some theory questions. You have to go through these theory questions and try to find their answers. If you face any difficulty in getting answer to these questions, you can ask me anytime. Okay. So here our chapter number 3 ends. That means this is the end of chapter number 3, recording of transactions 1. In the next class I will discuss with you, I will start recording of transactions 2. Okay.